This was one of the craziest games which I have played in the road to 2000. So I was playing a fellow South African and started with e4 and I went for the classical Karokan. So now he wanted to go for the main line and I just staged that and went for the Gudensky system, which starts with g6. So we developed our pieces normally and I was already out of theory and that's where I made my first mistake, as you see. But once he pushed f4, I knew there was an issue because now I can bring my bishop and there's no problems any longer, because normally he can just push one square and I have to retreat my bishop back. But now with him pushing f4, I knew that I was able to go for that. So now he developed his knight and I constrained. This is like a classical thing, just making sure that the pawn chain is strong. And now he castled and I bought my knight. The computer says an inaccuracy, but obviously as a human we have simple plans of pushing pawn and ensuring that this pawn goes away. That was the plan which I was going for. And now he attacked my bishop. I captured, he captured back, and I went for the move which I've been waiting for the whole time. So now the computer says it's a mistake because now they can play f5 and already there's trouble because now the position will open up and I can't really take, because like let's say if I take like this now, he can even sacrifice his bishop because he has a powerful attack on my king, as you can see over here. Now I have to like bring my queen to, like, this is just bad obviously, but my opponent did not see this. And okay, that's a let's not go there, it did not happen. Okay, so my opponent took and now I captured, and now my opponent played a very suspicious move and you attacked my knight. And that's when I said, I was like, oh, I can just push pawn and fork. And that was a big mistake because now he could easily come and say check and I have to retreat my knight back or move my king. And if I move my king now, he can use his rook and pin this pawn to my queen and I won't be able to capture anything. But he was scared and he retreated his bishop, which was a big blunder because now he gave me the opportunity to capture that bishop. I realized that that was the only move I had to play. And once he captured back, I captured the knight and he captured the pawn with his queen. And I went with knight to e7. Now my opponent attacked my queen, and obviously I want to exchange because I'm up on material, and he declined because he's down on material. So now I wanted to further my development, put my knight on a good square, and attacking his queen at the same time. Now once his queen went down to b5, now he gave me the opportunity to castle, and I did not look twice as I felt like my king was very unsafe. So now obviously he's putting more pressure here, and I went for it wasn't the best move. I just pushed pawn because I wanted to chase the queen. I didn't like where it was. And once he retreated back, now I attacked that rook, trying to exchange more pieces, as now I know that I'll be able to exchange more. So I took my bishop back. As you can see, this diagonal, there is no activity which this bishop has, so to be more useful on this square. So now an exchange will be forced. So now he captured my rook, I captured back with my queen, hoping that he would take with his queen and make the end game easier for me. But no, he declined that exchange, and I moved my queen, attacking his pawns. And now he went for g4, and I was excited. I wanted to take the pawn in this, but then I was like, oh, let me look at what my opponent played first before I go for my own plans. Because if I took right now, there would be a bit of an issue because now I'm giving him a chance to open up my king side. So luckily I saw it and I was like, okay, let me capture first. And now he captured it his queen, and I captured the pawn. And then he pushed the pawn. I was like, what? I captured another pawn. And then he pushed his pawn, and I was like, what? And I captured another pawn. 3 full pawns. My opponent donated 3 full pawns, live and healthy. He just sacrificed them for no reason. I think he was thinking that it was Michael Tal or something. And now he played a funny move, king to g2, and I wasn't sure why he played that move. So I was like, okay, bro, let's exchange queens. And now he went to g3, and I was like, what? Another pawn. And then he attacked my queen, and I went back to the square to protect myself. And I wasn't scared because I had the almighty bishop over here to protect me from all problems. As long as you have this type of position where you have a bishop in the center, you know that nothing can happen, because now obviously they can deliver a check, but he can go down and sack his queen so that he can get a rook. And like, this doesn't make sense for my opponent. So he played a move which I did not see coming. And now once I played knight to e7, I was shocked. I was like, wait, Can you not just take that knight and overload my king, because now you can take this bishop. But then, ladies and gentlemen, let me just say this computer is sus, because now it says that there is a mate in a couple of moves if my opponent plays like a human. Let's say I take now. Let's say it goes back. Obviously, like I'm still winning, and there's a lot of attacking chances I have on him. But my opponent didn't go for this. I was shocked, and and once he went back with his queen, I was like, oh, he missed the move, because now I can bring my rook. I was like, now I can bring my rook back to e8 to defend. But then I was like, wait a minute, why should I go for defense when I can attack? Because attack is the best defense in chess. So I went with a check, attacking his king while also attacking his bishop. So now he had to alleviate of the pressure and retreat with his bishop. And now I developed my knight. And during the game, obviously, sorry for, I wanted to show the live game, but I didn't record, so that's why I'm making a recap of the game so everyone can see what happened in this game, because it was amazing. But now when I play this move, I wanted to develop my rook or something like that. But I was like, okay, wait. I wanted to give a check, actually. I wanted to give a check first. But I was like, oh, wait, let me just use my knight and attack this queen, gaining more time while also improving my position. And now, while I was talking, I was like, oh, maybe you can come here. And then I realized that I had this check here. And immediately when I realized it, my opponent sacrificed the queen and resigned. Yep, he resigned because knight to e3 results in a capture of the queen, as that bishop is pinned to the king and nothing is gonna happen. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you watch till the end, please make sure to like and subscribe and support your boy. You know, like I'm really trying to grind up here, and hopefully I'll be able to take you guys to my main channel where I teach everything which I know, and you can be sure to subscribe to the channel. I'll drop it in the channel description. Thank you for watching, and if you want more recaps or you want me to play more live games, just let me know in the comment section, and I'll see you in the next one.